I have a endowment of a little bit with flu.
Maybe 4 or 5 will just be nice and easy. Good. Nice. Good. Then I want you to work here. A nice sharp turn. Good. Play that goal. Touch through the middle. Play me. Open up stand. Again, you have now the option of going to your winger or back to your striker. So you choose what you do here. Nice.
Spending 2 seasons away from football came with a lot of time to think. And it was during that time away where I realized I was never really in control. I realized how dependent I actually was. I think breaking the same leg twice in the span of 6 months was God's way of saying, stop leaning on your own performance, your own achievements and your own strength. It was like his father-like discipline to show me that I was trusting in the wrong things and chasing the wind. He saw that I was headed down the wrong path, so he chased me down. February 25th, the second break. That was a year ago now, and I remember who I was back then. The young, prideful, naive boy who thought he was invincible, but humbled. I sat there on that hospital bed, rethinking my whole life. Who even was I? What do I do? I think these questions are pretty common across all humans. At least a few times in the lifespan, a person has asked these questions in desperation. We all want to know who we are. We all want to be someone. But it was only after that injury where I finally was humble enough to understand that Jesus was calling me higher. That humility truly is higher. For everyone who exalts themselves will be humbled, but the one who humbles himself will be exalted. And that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of all wisdom. I was finally in the state of enough humility to see clearly what it meant to put our faith in Christ, what it meant to fall into the arms of the Father, and to build our lives on His firm foundation. My foundation, my trust was in me, my craft, my achievements, in my chariots and horses. Some trust in chariots, some in horses, but we trust in the name of the Lord our God. Jesus came to fulfill the law, to take away performance, to take away the pressure of being perfect. He was perfect for us. I realized then that who I was wasn't determined by what I did, but determined by what He did. My failures, my shortcomings, they no longer had any weight onto my identity. But that also meant my biggest achievements, my success, they all added nothing onto my identity, because it was nothing that I earned, for from Him and through Him and to Him are all things. All of the good I did in my life and all of the good I would ever do was nothing I had or ever will earn, but all of it was given from Him. Who can add another hour to their life? Who can say that they will wake up the next morning with such certainty? No one. We all depend on God, whether we want to believe it or not. I don't earn my breath. Every breath is a gift from the Lord. So who am I to take the glory in the achievements that the Lord has given me? How prideful was it for me to use the very gift that God gave me for my own glory? No wonder why He allowed my injuries, because I needed them to see that I was worshipping myself. Who am I to be worshipped? After all, I'm only creation. So why did I give Him my all? Because He is my all. Without Him, where would I be? Without Him, where would you be? He is my creator. He is my Father. And He's your creator and your Father.
Mate, the flu is no joke. The flu is no joke.
Hopefully. Can you get in that gap? Go.
Salut Yoann, je suis en bas là. Je viens d'arriver à Nice. Je suis devant Mama Shelter.
Pénélope, voulez-vous me suivre? Vous êtes la seule à atténuer ma tristesse. J'ai beaucoup de champagne, on peut se mettre sous ivresse. Essayer d'aller nos vies. Je suis au 7e étage dans ma suite. Toqué à la porte 737. Parfumer la pièce te retrouvera sans stress. Ce rouge à lèvres épouse si bien 700 S. Au bout de vos lèvres. Pénélope, j'ai fait du trajet. Je suis revenu le cœur outragé. Vous êtes la seule à me soulager.
I'm deleting this footage.
Et chaque détail de votre silhouette, vos accessoires, votre top, les lunettes. Je suis très sensible au parfum Dior. Et vous m'avez vu Pénélope, ex-Miss Aquitaine. Un peu plus âgée comme j'aime. Pénélope, la reine des soirées mondaines. La reine des soirées mondaines. Pénélope, voulez-vous me suivre? De votre chaleur, je voudrais être ivre. Pénélope, voulez-vous me suivre? Je suis concentré, installez-vous. Moi, de belles chansons. Quelle soirée canon. Oh Dieu, je vous laisse me guider. Femme de goût, je sais que vous avez des idées. Pénélope, à vous de décider. Vous ne me laissez jamais indifférent. Pénélope, Pénélope, vos yeux noirs intimidants développent. Pénélope, une flopée de sentiments. Pour vous, Pénélope, jamais indifférent. Pénélope, Pénélope, ex-Miss Aquitaine, un peu plus âgée comme j'aime. Pénélope, la reine des soirées mondaines. La reine des soirées mondaines. Pénélope, voulez-vous me suivre? De votre chaleur, je voudrais être ivre. Pénélope, voulez-vous me suivre? Voulez-vous me suivre?
Not bad. Great touch. Shift it.
Some of that.
Logan's, he's got his new running shoes. But is he actually gonna run?
I have to now.
I don't think I've ever seen you run more than maybe 50 meters. Or maybe even 20 meters.
What do you mean, bro? Benjamin's is
They're cold though, I like them.
yeah, right?
How much were they?
Like 170, 180. I think.
Yeah, they're nice. Like, these are my favorite shorts right now. Nightmares don't last forever. Rate the comfiness. Tell us.
comfortable.
They're very comfortable.
I love how the inside, it's like soft.
Yeah.
Nice and soft, nice and warm.
Guys, close up on that. That's,
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold up. Do that again. Close on. Yeah. Oh. Do you even know the play on your back?
No. Where is it?
You don't even know the play on your back. Can
I
you?
just know it's Italian.
Rug tee, thrifted in Japan. Probably the best part of the fit. The shorts. Nightmares don't last forever. Shout out to Phil. These are so comfortable. I've been wearing this too much. I think I've worn this the whole week, every single day. It's just like the perfect thing right now for hot weather in Australia. Chuck this on, chuck a t-shirt on. Simple. Quality on this is insane. Really, really soft on the inside. I actually cut mine. They're actually sweatpants, but I cut mine. So, yeah. And the ring. And I lost my necklace. So, no necklace today. That's the fit. Now, I'm in a very weird part of my life, and if I'm being honest, I don't know where to go next. I've been struggling with a lot of dilemma, but what's even worse is I've realized the same pride I had a year ago slowly creep back into my life. The truth is, comfortability comes with the illusion that we do not need God. And lately I've been asking myself, am I living in the identity that God has for me, or my own made up one? The one that is based off my mood, my feelings, my circumstance, appearance, performance. With false identity comes vulnerability. Vulnerability to sin. You can't be spiritually strong if you're not spiritually aware of who you are. If you're not spiritually secure in your identity. If you've been struggling, ask yourself, who are you living by? Who do you see yourself as? Have you truly surrendered to God? Surrendered to who He says you now are, a slave to righteousness. The reality is the Christian walk is not supposed to be easy. I realized that surrender really is a daily choice. Surrender to God was never a one-time moment, and it comes with faith. It takes trust to give someone your all, but most of us are giving our all to the world. No wonder why we get hurt, no wonder why we feel out of place, or feel like we lack. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And that's what I think makes the Christian life, following Christ, that narrow path. Surrender. Living in freedom isn't always easy. Living as if the cross is enough, and it's all we need. But that's the question I've been wrestling with. Is the cross enough for me?
As a number 10.
I didn't notice it when I was watching
This guy's a fullback, bro. Is that one Jay-Z? Yeah. I have to say my girl here.
Your girl.
Oh yeah?
What girl?
I have to.
Which girl? Just pop on Owen's girl. Let's go. Bro, can you like hold my hand and like take me around? What?
POV walks with
POV, bro. Here? Bro, that'll be the most performative session of all time, bro. Training here with some Olivia Dean.
There's some good spots up there.
Oh, we could do some hill sprints and like hill sprints, some volleys, get there, man. Huh? Come. Asians pull up. Chinese.
I think I was living in this delusion that I was surrendered to God, that I really did live as if the cross was enough. Some of us, we no longer drink, we no longer live a secular lifestyle, we no longer chase alcohol, drugs, money, that party life and highs. But what's the difference between that and chasing after achievements, man's praise, self-glory, adoration and love from the world? Sometimes it's the same choice, but just different vehicles. Both replace Him in our lives. Both become worship of self instead of worship to God. Jesus said that if we love Him, we keep His commands. And it's hard to love God rightly if our worship is still based on our circumstance, our calling, our ministry, our success. The cross is the anchor of our love, adding to God's love. Do we not see that the cross was the ultimate sacrifice and the ultimate display of His love? I caught myself adding to it, feeling entitled to blessings from the Lord, missing the point that He doesn't owe me proof. He doesn't need to give me more signs. He already poured out everything on Calvary. If He blesses me beyond that, that's grace upon grace. But the cross was already enough. Surrender is not weakness, it's meekness. This is what God has been teaching me. To return to that posture of living from the cross and not from circumstance. To live from the finished love he displayed at Calvary, to stop rebuilding an identity that he already replaced. He's calling me higher. He's calling you higher. Maybe not into what the world sees as greatness, but into true surrender. So the 3 lessons would be: stop caring so much about your art and start caring more about your heart. Surrender is not supposed to be easy. It's a daily decision. You can't truly be free if you don't believe in your freedom.